Blessed are the pure in heart. Saturday, Psalm 24, 1 through 6. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the rivers. Who shall ascend the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who does not lift up his soul to what is false and does not swear deceitfully. He will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Such is the generation of those who seek him, who seek the God of Jacob. Selah. I wanted to wrap up this week of meditating on the pure in heart by going back through the Beatitudes. And again, I think it's necessary for me because this has been the place of struggle for me. And in the struggle of really believing that this pure in heart, to help me see that that doesn't mean perfection. Pure in heart doesn't mean perfectly arrived as a human, as a follower of Christ. But I think it means, I think that that is something that is continually happening in this process. And I think that at its core, maybe being pure in heart is being committed to the process, not to have arrived at the end of the process. So to be pure in heart, to be someone who has clean hands and a pure heart, who does not lift up his soul to what is false or swear deceitfully. Like what is it? What are things that keep us from being pure in heart, that distract us from the devotion to this process, where it could be our own pride or wanting our own reputations to be something that we want others to think that we're something, or pleasures of the world, comfort. Maybe we're just really defensive because of insecurities, and all of that comes to a head at some point when we begin this whole process by being poor in spirit, when we really become totally bankrupt in life without Christ, when we realize, I guess, that we're totally bankrupt in life without Christ, and we mourn our state and the state of the world, which opens us up to actually receive the strength of God, meekness, and in that we taste righteousness, and we hunger and thirst for more of it for ourselves and for the world, and so we're more merciful with others. And in that state, we are practicing more of what we have usually grown to see as Christian morals, but all of that is for the purpose of loving God and loving others, like we looked at in our last text. And so that purity of heart, blessed are the pure in heart, I think that this is the purity in heart, what I'm seeing it now, what I'm letting myself receive, is it means devotion to this process, not an arrival at a destination. And so in the process, my hands are becoming more clean. My heart is devoted. And by God's grace, I'll be counted among those who ascend the hill of the Lord, stand in his holy place, receiving blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of my salvation. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.